Could you tell us some news about the cryptocurrency market?
I believe blockchain is one of the biggest innovations of our generation. It's one of those innovations which is obvious once it was invented, but it wasn't obvious before it was invented, and that's how you know innovation is a major innovation. The idea where you have a public ledger of transactions maintained by a peer-to-peer network is a very powerful one. But there's many more applications to it than what we've seen so far. Because so far it's mostly been about cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. It can be used in many other things as well.
Yeah, as I understand, it's a special architecture which can help the peer-to-peer cooperation, let's say.
The basic idea is that you don't need any back-end service. You have a peer-to-peer network of the nodes in the network and they maintain the blockchain. And this can be used for many things. It doesn't have to be anything to do with finance. But of course it can be used for bad as well. And I guess most people on the street know cryptocurrencies only from crime, like buying drugs on the internet or using it for ransomware like WannaCry and Petya.
Yeah. It's good that you mentioned that. So what kind of IT security related issues are generated by the cryptocurrencies?
I actually have an example of a cryptocurrency with me. This is a physical Bitcoin. Physical Bitcoins exist as well. Actually, it's not a whole Bitcoin, it's 1/10 of one Bitcoin, because one Bitcoin is too valuable for me to carry around, because it's around 4,000 euros right now. But that's 400 euros, and that's maybe okay to move with me. And this is one example. I mean, the financial movements will move from traditional banking systems to these new blockchain-based systems. But the downside is also pretty obvious. Bitcoin is the mega trend which made ransomware Trojans possible at all.
So, and how about IoT issues?
The IoT revolution is happening right now, and it's going to be much bigger than we realize. Because right now people think that it's going to be about home devices which need internet, and user can see that there's some benefit from the internet connection. But that's going to change, because the price of turning a dumb device to a smart device is plummeting, and eventually it's going to be so cheap that the vendors will put internet connectivity in every device, even if the user doesn't see it, because then the vendors can collect data about where their customers are and how do they use the devices. And we cannot secure IoT devices in the way we have secured our computers and phones, because you won't be able to install a security software. So we need new ways of securing IoT devices.
The people are asking us as journalists that is the online privacy existing, or it vanished forever?
We are the first generation in mankind's history whose life can be tracked from beginning to the end, because we live our lives online. And we don't really understand yet what that actually means. We don't understand what it means that multiple different parties can see where we are, what are we doing, who we are with, what do we like, what are our interests. And this basically means that privacy has died. I refuse to accept that security would have died, but I guess in many ways privacy is already dead.
How could we secure the IoT devices?
Since we can't do it with the way we used to secure other devices, we have to create new devices to secure other devices. And this is how we are thinking about it. This is actually a security router from us, from F-Secure. It's called F-Secure Sense. And we believe security routers for securing IoT devices are becoming a new product security category for security products. So the idea is that this will create a secure Wi-Fi network in your home, and then you will connect your smart televisions and PlayStations and other devices to this network, and then we secure them through the network.